Hey guys, Natalie Peterson here from Imagine Fitness and Yoga. And if you are anything like me, you are spending about half of your day in a seated position. A lot of times seated at a desk in front of a computer, or even when we're driving home in our cars. So I wanted to share with you today a couple of different stretches that you can do seated at your desk. And the first thing you'll do is want to scoot to the edge of your chair. And any of these exercises that I show you here, any of these stretches, hold them for 30 to 60 seconds. Longer if you have the time, if it feels better, and just make sure you're breathing your way through all of the exercises. So the first one we're going to do is to reach up to the sky, interlace your finger around your opposite wrist, and then just hinge over to one side. Staying nice and tall through your spine, both of your hips stay on your chair, and just reach through the outside of that side body that you're stretching. Again, staying for 30 to 60 seconds, nice deep breaths. Moving back through center, interlace your fingers around the opposite wrist, and pull your body in the opposite direction. Staying nice and tall, you'll feel a great stretch from all the way from your fingertips down to the outside edge of that hip. Coming back to center, just shake your arms out a little bit. The next thing we're going to do is a seated twist. So reach up nice and tall again to get some length through your spine, and then twist over to one side. And your back hand can reach around and grab the back of your chair and help you kind of pull yourself into that twist a little bit more. Holding for 30 to 60 seconds before coming back through center, reach up tall and twist to the opposite side. Moving back through center, nice and tall, just to end that twist, and then we'll move into a couple of stretches for our hips and our hamstrings. So first is going to be our seated pigeon or seated figure 4 stretch. Take one ankle, place it on top of the opposite knee. It's okay if your knee is a little bit further up into the air. You'll know when you feel the stretch. And so you'll want to bring your knee down until you feel a nice stretch on the outside of the hip, and then you can lean forward, perhaps pushing your elbow or forearms into that knee to help open up your hip a little bit deeper while you're sitting in the chair. Hold here for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then you'll come up, cross the opposite ankle over the other knee. Again, putting the right amount of pressure and forward fold into that stretch that's good for you. And if your knee is up here, stay here. And just balance holding on to the outside of your shin. And you'll notice the more you do this, the more that knee will relax down and loosen up the hips. So after your hip stretches for 30 to 60 seconds, you can do a nice hamstring stretch. So one leg is going to be out, toe pointed up with your opposite knee still bending. And then just hinge forward, reaching for your toe, your shin, or just grabbing onto the back of your calf. Allow your spine to remain nice and long, maybe even drop your chin to your chest and spend 30 to 60 seconds breathing here. Coming back up, other side, toe is up, opposite leg bent there, and then slowly reaching for your toe, your shin, the back of your leg. We'll end this chair sequence today by a nice lower back stretch and forward fold by taking our feet nice and wide, and you're just simply going to bring your upper body down in between your knees, holding on to opposite elbows. As you come down, also let your neck relax long and bow your chin into your chest. Spending a couple of minutes doing these stretches several times throughout your day, not only will it loosen up tight muscles, but it'll also provide you with increased energy. By stretching, you also increase the blood flow to those muscles that start to get a little stiff and stagnant from sitting in a chair